Shark Nation, what's good, man, and welcome back. It's your boy IC3, 3000 to be exact. And listen, man, we are in episode 12, the final episode of season 3. And listen, man, if you haven't caught up, last game in the Orange Bowl, we defeated Michigan by only 2 points, and that would be enough to get us into our first ever national championship. And we cannot be any more excited, man. It's been a long journey. If you've been a part of this franchise, of this series from the jump, man, you already know the ups and downs we had, some of the legendary players we had in our first season and different goals. But we are finally achieving our main goal. The top priority, man, every time we lace them up in the beginning of the season, the goal is always national championship. And we are right on the cusp of being able to do just that, man. So listen, as we take a look at Playoff Central, we can see it is the University of Seattle versus the Clemson Tigers. 2 ACC teams meeting at the top of the hill, and only one of us is going to be able to walk away with that trophy. We know Clemson was the ACC championship winner this year. We felt like we got snubbed out of that. So this is going to be a matchup that we have been anticipating for much of the season, man. But listen, we've done all the talking. We've done all the reflecting. We've done all we can do to get to this point. But Shark Nation, you know exactly what time it is. We are competing for a national championship. It is game time.
Have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on another ACC team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going.
Yes, sir. This is the moment we have been waiting for. If you've been rocking with us from the beginning, you already know what it took to get here. Now, all we got to do is go out there and finish the job. And we're going to get this thing started with Credible taking the kick return up the left-hand side. Only going to get to the 14, but that's going to be enough for us as we're going to see this Blue Shark offense take the field, led by Xavier, a.k.a. Moses Malone. We're going to need all the miracles we can get today if we're going to win this game. And as you can see, man, we are competing for our first ever national title. And you know the nerves are going. The excitement is in this building here in Atlanta. We're going to go with a handoff to Rush up the middle, and he's going to pick up 4. So that gets us to the 18, and on 2nd and 6, we're going shotgun. Going to go with a quick screen off to Bates. Bates got some room around the right-hand side. Was able to wiggle his way for a first down, and the Sharks are moving the chains on this first drive. So here we go, man. Malone still in that shotgun. Going to drop back the pass. Looking over his right-hand side. Going to find Bates again. Bates has got room, and we know he's shifty in open space, and he's going to get the Blue Sharks down to the 50, and that is a big play here in this first quarter to start the game. And although this is the Sharks' first national championship appearance, they are looking extremely confident on offense right now as Christian Bates, is having a phenomenal start to this game. A 23-yard catch right there, right off the heels of another great play he made earlier in this drive. And you can see, man, the Sharks using all their weapons on offense. As you see Bates getting involved early. Not too much to show for the regular season, but he is showing up in this national championship, and we got to love it. So here we go. On 1st and 10, we're going to see Malone scramble off to the left-hand side, pick up 7, and wisely decides to slide to the ground, avoiding any fumbles or injuries to our quarterback. We know we need him to show up and show out for this game, and we know we're just getting started. So here we go, man. On 2nd down, we're going to be 2nd and 3 on the 43, and we're going to stay in that shotgun. Rush to Malone's right, going to get the handoff, take it up the middle. He breaks 1 tackle, but then is met by a couple Tigers. Only picks up 1, so that makes it 3rd and 2. And the Sharks looking to go through the air. Malone looking to his left for his trusty tight end, 7'11" Jackson, who hauls in the tightly contested catch. And that's just something we've seen all season. Jackson showing up big time. You already know this guy's going to the next level for sure. The tight end of the year award winner coming in clutch for his quarterback and moving the chains, getting the Sharks down to the 30 and in scoring position. So here we go on 1st and 10. Malone's going to drop back the pass, looking over the right-hand side. He's going to find Jackson, who hauls in the sideline catch and gets put out at the 2. And the Sharks are knocking right on the door. And they're going to go quick with a pass to Rush on the left-hand side. And they're going to open that door and walk right in for the first touchdown of this game. Cordell Rush, number 23 on your program, number 1 on the depth chart, scoring scoring the first touchdown in this national championship game, the first in history for the Seattle Blue Sharks. Congratulations to that young man right there. He's had an excellent season, and he is opening this game up. And you can see the Sharks came ready to play in this game. We have something to prove. This game means something to us, and we are trying to get our first national championship ever. We would love to put that trophy in the Seattle trophy case, and we are one step closer as we have a 7-point lead in this game with 4 minutes and 38 seconds to go. And this kickoff is just going to be kneeled down in the end zone, and now we're going to get a first chance to see this Clemson offense with Cade Klubnik and company. We already know how dangerous they can be. Let's see what this Blue Shark offense, or defense, can do, rather. As on first down, Clemson's just going to go with a pass off to the left-hand side, finds his tight end, who fights his way for 5 yards. And so here we go. Clemson starting through the air. And on second down, they're going to go with a handoff to the outside. And he's got all types of space, gets the first down, and gets Clemson down to the 40. So now it's time to see this Blue Shark defense respond and see what they have in store. As we see this time, that play is blown up, only a yard right there. And that's going to make it 3rd and 6, the first third down of this Clemson drive. Can the Sharks get a stop right here? He's got time. He's going to find his receiver, and he's going to be stopped just short. That was Beaumont and company, the first one on that tackle right there. Made it 4th and inches, and Clemson is going to punt, and we get the ball back on the 25. But we're going to try to air it out to Bates down the field. Severely overthrown, trying to get the little guy involved early. As we've seen, he had 2 really good catches on that first drive. This time, just a little bit too much sauce on that throw. But now we see Tay Ray get a good 4 yards, making this a 3rd and 6, 3rd and manageable. Can the Sharks convert right here? If we can go up 2 scores in this game early, that'll do a whole lot for this team, as we're looking on the left-hand side to guess who? 7-11 Jackson, who comes down with the catch on the sideline, and along with that comes a first down. So after that great play, we're going to go with a handoff to Rush, who cuts up the middle. Nice cut right there. Gets a whole lot on that one and moves the chains again for the Blue Sharks. And you can see right now this Blue Shark offense is clicking, starting to get in rhythm, starting to get a feel for this game. The early game jitters might have gone out of the window, and Clemson might be in trouble if we can get another touchdown on this board. So now that we just crossed the 50 on the 45, just over 2 minutes in this first quarter to go. Gonna go with another quick screen to Bates. Bates is shifty out in space. He's getting near that first down marker, but gets dropped just short. So it's gonna be 2nd and 1. And we got Tay Ray in the backfield on his own. Gonna get the handoff to the left-hand side. He's fighting for more yards. Kiss can't quite get there. He's gonna be stopped at the line of scrimmage. And the Sharks are gonna elect to go hurry up, trying to catch Clemson off guard and try to pick up this 1 yard. It's gonna be 3rd and 1 on the 35. Here we go. Malone's gonna drop back the pass, looking for his receiver in Austin, and Austin had it but just dropped it. And so now we're gonna see what decision Coach Hughes chooses to make. Does he keep the offense on the field, or does he go for the field goal? He keeps the offense on the field, and they are going for it early, trying to send a message to this Clemson defense. So here we go, 4th and 1. Malone dropping back the pass. He's under some pressure, rolling off to his right, just gonna get rid of it, looking for Austin. Austin comes down with the catch. And that was a crazy throw right there by Malone, under pressure, just finding his receiver. And the Sharks keep this drive alive. So we see Tay Ray this time get the handoff on the left-hand side. He's got open field, and he's into the end zone for touchdown number 2. The Sharks go up 2 touchdowns early in this game, both off of the feet or legs of their running backs. Rush, and this time this was Tay Ray running his way into the end zone, found a seam, and then just let that speed do the rest of the talking. See you in the end zone. The Sharks are up 2 scores, and who would believe it? Maybe the ACC championship wasn't who we thought it should be, but we're getting to find out right now. Good run right there by Tay Ray, putting his guys up another score in this one. So now we're going to have to see how Clemson will respond. They are in deep water right now, and we're going to see Cade Klubnik keep the quarterback read option right there and go for about 15 on the carry. So here we go. The Blue Shark defense got to be feeling pretty good after what their offense just did. Got to be feeling energized, and they're going to go with a quick screen off to the left-hand side, and he's off to the races. Going to make Shannon miss an open space, and quickly he gets all the way down to about the 36. And the Sharks defense has got to make sure we don't let this 2-score lead go to waste and give up a quick touchdown right in return. So here we go on the 32 in shotgun. They're going to go with play action, looking for the receiver off to the left-hand side. He's going to get in, get about 8. That was Diaz right there on the tackle. So that's going to make it 2nd and short. They're going to play action and right over the middle. They get their first score in this game. Caught the Blue Sharks secondary sleeping with that play action. And number 10 was wide open for the touchdown. And so it is now only a 1-score game. As we have just over 30 seconds left to go. We're going to see Kylan Crossley take the kickoff to the 15. And this hot Blue Shark offense is coming back on the field with 30 seconds to go in this first quarter. As we see they're going down the field looking for Austin. Had a man beat, but it was underthrown. And it's going to be picked off, and Clemson is right back in this game. So here we go. Klubnik takes the field. Running back to his right. Going to keep it, going to drop back to pass. He's got all types of time. Valentine bringing pressure, but this time it's going to be intercepted by Barry at the 20, and he's got some room. He's still running. He gets all the way to the 25. And just like that, the Blue Sharks return the favor and get an interception of our own, taking the momentum back in this game and putting our offense back on the field. Hopefully they can recover from that last mistake. But what an interception right there by Barry. Honestly, have not called his name all season long, but he comes up with a huge stop right there. So here we go on 1st and 10. We go with a run that loses 2. Tay Ray had no room to run on that one. So now we're going to see, can this Blue Shark offense continue that hot streak as we come to the close of the first quarter and we enter the second quarter where the Sharks are up 14-7 in this one, and they can see victory on the horizon. Just got to keep the lead in this game, and we'll be hoisting that national championship trophy, hopefully. So here we go, man. Malone and company take the field again. It's going to be empty backfield. Malone in shotgun by himself. He's going to drop back the pass. He's going to step up in the pocket, scrambles to his right. He's going to find Jackson over the top. Jackson's getting to the 50 before he's finally slung down. But another gash play from this Blue Shark offense, and you gotta know this Clemson defense is just trying to figure out any way to stop these guys. The 7-11 Jackson is making sure they can't figure it out. So here we go, 1st and 10 on the 49. The Sharks moving this football down the field, and we're gonna go with another pass to Jackson. Jackson is racking up the reception so far. Another gain. Good catch right there, and a gain of 9. So here we go on 2nd and 1. We're going to go with a run to Rush. He's going to lose a yard, so that's going to make it 3rd and 2 on the 40. Here we go. We're going to go with a quick screen to Austin. Austin's got tons of speed. Gets the first down easily. And the Sharks keep this drive alive. So here we go, man. We're now on the 35. Trying to add more points to this board. If we can at least get a field goal, we will take it. As we're sitting right on that 35. Going with another handoff. Rush trying to get shifty in the midfield, but couldn't escape that tackle. So now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Malone's going to drop back the pass. Looking over the middle, and it is almost intercepted. A dangerous pass right there. So now the Sharks have to face yet another 3rd and long. Trying to convert here. Going with a quick screen, but can't even get the throw off. And Coach Hughes is finally just going to decide to settle for 3 right here, as this is Zayden Upright. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. A bomb shot right there from Upright. And the Sharks take a 10-point lead with 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this second quarter, man. But then here we see Clemson still in this game, very much so, as they find a strike to the receiver on the left-hand side for a gain of about 12 and a first down. So Clemson decided to go with the hurry up now as they're going to go play action. Klubnik looking over the right-hand side, over the top. It's going to be intercepted by Barry again, and Barry's got a lane, and he almost took that one to the crib. But that is interception number 2 from a player named Barry, who I've never seen on the field before, but he has come up with 2 interceptions in the national championship. And hey, Jimmy Barry, my guy, we should have had you on the field a whole lot more, because you are absolutely balling right now. Pick number 2 from number 10. And you already know number 10 for Seattle always goes crazy. Not surprised. But the Sharks get the football right back inside the 30. And looking to score, man. So here we go. We're going to go with a handoff to Tay Ray. And Tay Ray's going to get brought down for no gain right there. So 2nd and 10 on the 27. The Sharks are feeling it in this game right now. Trying to go with the dagger, man, and get another touchdown, as Malone was under all types of pressure, couldn't even get the throw off. And so just as we thought we might turn around quickly and score, the Sharks are now having to face another 3rd and long, going with a quick pass off to Austin on the right-hand side. He tries to make a move and create space, but can't quite get away. So it's going to be 4th and 5. And given that Upright just nailed that last 40-plus yarder, you got to think We're going to put our trust in our kicker once again, and we do. Coach Hughes goes and elects to take the field goal attempt, and we're just trying to milk this clock down. It's upright. It's lining this thing up. The kick is up, and the kick is good yet again, extending that lead, making it a 13-point lead, and we'll take the points. However we can get them, we'll take them. It all counts in this national championship game. So here we go. Clemson back on the field, but finding nowhere to go as this Blue Sharks defense has really tightened the screws and is putting a hurting on this national champion team in Clemson, man. They are having a time trying to figure out where to go and what to do, as we see 3rd and 8. This time going to dump off to the running back short, and he's going to be brought down before the line to gain, and that's going to make Clemson face a tough decision. 4th and 1 inside the 25. They're just going to elect to punt. They're going to punt to Tim Flowers. We know he's dangerous. He has the potential to take this back to the house, trying to find some room, trying to escape the tackle, but it's just going to be brought down at the 39. So here we go, man. Sharks back on offense, and we've clearly established dominance so far in this game. But here we see Malone just dropping back way too far in the pocket and gets brought down, making the 2nd and 24. So here we go. We're just going to go with a handoff to Tay Ray, who's trying to get most of those yards back. A decent chunk of yards right there, but it's still 3rd and long, 3rd and 18. And the Sharks trying to run that clock down and go in the half with a big lead, but got to get a first down on this drive to keep this drive alive, as we might hit the 2-minute warning before that. And so we do. We hit the 2-minute warning, and the Sharks have a 20-7 lead. Trying to convert on this long 3rd down to see if we can continue this drive. Malone's going to be under pressure, looking for rush. Just going to dump it off to his running back and pick up 3. And they're just going to, I'm assuming Coach Hughes is just going to choose to punt this football away. No sense in going forward inside of our own 50. And so upright boosts this thing off. It's going to be returned, but it's going to be chopped down at the 37. And so now Clemson, who scrambled and struggled to find their offense in this game, takes their field again. And they're going to go with a pass to the outside that only picks up 4. They're going to need a whole lot more than that to come back in this game. What can Cade Klubnik and company do against this Blue Shark defense, as we see a strike to the tight end, who's running at the 20 and finally gets brought down by Jenkins? As soon as we said the Clemson Tigers needed to find their offense, they get a huge play right there from the arm of their quarterback. And he's going to find his receiver again for a gain of 6, getting him to 11. But this clock is ticking down. 55 seconds before halftime. Can Clemson get in and try and get this game closer? They're going to go with a pass on the 11, looking over the top, but it's going to be Jenkins right there in the back of the end zone to come away with the pick, and he's going to try to take this thing out of the end zone. He's got the speed. He's to the 30, to the 40. It's going to be a foot race. 40 seconds on the clock. Jenkins is still running, and he finally goes out of bounds at the 18. What an electric play from the safety. Swagate Jenkins coming up big time. Instead of Clemson going down the field and scoring before half, the Sharks have completely flipped the field off the interception by number 9, Swagate Jenkins. I mean, what a play. Let alone to get the pick, but then have the stones to take that thing out of the end zone and almost take it back to the crib. What an amazing play right there. And that is the stuff champions are made of, man. The Blue Sharks are rolling right now in this game. So here we go. Now we're on the 18. We're going to go with a run to the right-hand side. Going to pick up 4. And we are keeping our eyes on that clock. 20 seconds ticking down. And we're just going to go with a quick screen to the right-hand side, looking for Bates. Actually, that was Austin right there. He makes the catch. And we're going to have to burn the timeout and try to figure out if we can get into the end zone before this first half. So here we go. Coach Hughes is going to elect to burn his timeout. And to the surprise of many, he's actually going to send Zayden Upright back on the field to go for this field goal attempt. The kick is up. The kick is good. And I guess that this decision paid off in points. Uncharacteristic from Coach Hughes. Usually he is aggressive as they come. But hey, when it's a national championship you're playing for, you got to take what you can get. And right now, the Blue Sharks are looking to take the national title back to Seattle. With right now, they got a 23-7 lead over the Clemson Tigers, man. And you can see this team has put it together on both sides of the ball. Offense making big plays, defense getting stops, getting turnovers. And we are absolutely rolling right now. As you can see that highlight from Tay Ray getting into the end zone, man. And Clemson has got a lot of adjustments to make in this second half. Otherwise, the Blue Sharks are going to be walking away with a national title, and it might be an easy one at that, man. So here we go. We are excited, and we are ready to get into the second half of this national championship game. And here we go, man. Clemson's going to start with the ball, And they're going to go with a handoff off the 25. He's got a whole lot of space on the right-hand side, and this is going to be Shannon trying to get him down. Couldn't bring him down, but he's finally brought down at the 45. And like I said, Clemson knew they were going to have to make some adjustments. They elect to go with the run right out of the gate here, and it pays off. So now this Blue Shark offense is going to have to kick it back up into gear as they go on the ground again and pick up 6. So you can see the strategy has clearly changed for Clemson. They were going with their quarterback in that first half, and it didn't yield much results. So now they're just going on the ground, and it seems to be working. As you can see, number 7 right there just putting in some work. Big performance from him so far in this game. So 2nd and 4 now on the 39. They're going to stick with the run game, but this time the Sharks were ready for that. And that play is blown up in the backfield. That was Max Matrix and Nehemiah Hood on that tackle right there. Clemson has put together a good drive so far, but it could all be stopped right here in this 3rd and 8 if the Blue Sharks can step up. So here we go. Klubnik looking short to his receiver, and it's going to be brought down before the line of the game. 4th and 1, and they look like they're going to line up for the field goal attempt. But what an impressive showing from this Blue Shark defense so far in this game, shutting down this Clemson offense. They have only gotten 7 points on this board, looking to make it 10, and he's going to shank the kick wide left. And the Sharks come up with another major stop, and we turn the ball over back to our hot offense, where we see Russ is going to get the handoff and fight for only a yard right there. But this is a game nobody expected to see in this fashion, man. The Sharks are up big time in the 3rd quarter of the national championship, looking to get their first ever ring. As we see Malone dropping back the pass, looking for Billy Goat on the left-hand side. You know he's got the speed, and you know he has the touchdown. Number 5 in the end zone. Hadn't called his name all game, but Billy Goat appears in the clutch, extending this Blue Shark lead and ripping the heart out of the Clemson sideline. At the same time, man, Billy Goat has done this time and time again all season. One-on-one matchups are just not even when Billy Goat is out there, man. You can see just caught it in stride, and he never had a chance to get caught on that one. So the Sharks extend their lead, man. The score is now 30-7. This is turning into a blowout, and Clemson knows that they got to do something. They got to try and figure something out. I would imagine for the rest of this game, they're probably going to be going through the air, and Coach Hughes knows that. And he is going to have his guys ready for sure. So here we go, man. On the 25, we see Klubnik fire off to the left-hand side. His receivers got it, make one man miss, and picks up the first down, gets brought down at the 39. So expect to see a whole lot of that coming in the rest of this second half, man, as we get a handoff, actually. But this time it's going to be stopped short. Only picks up a yard right there. And that's Phil Maffa, 7 attempts for 49 yards. Feels like he's had a better game than that, but the Blue Shark defense have done a good job of even bottling him up. He had the one big run to start the second half, but other than that, that's been it. And Klubnik looking over the left-hand side, gonna find the receiver, but he's gonna go out of bounds, well short of the first down, so it's gonna make that 3rd and 4. And then right there, Klubnik looking for his trusty receiver, number 10, couldn't make the catch, couldn't haul it in, and so they elect to punt it away as they were in their own territory. And now we're gonna see the Blue Shark running back start to take over this game, as that was Rush right there for a good gain of 6. So here we go. Rush is going to get the handoff. Actually, it's going to be a play action. Malone looking deep over the middle. He's going to find Bates, who couldn't hang on to that one. Would have been a big play, but it's going to leave it at 3rd and 4 on the 25. Sharks trying to move this football in this drive. And we're looking over the middle to Tay Ray, who's caught it out of the backfield, breaks a tackle, and is moving the chains and gets down to the 39. And the Blue Sharks keep this drive rolling. And you got to imagine, man, if they put any more points on the board, even a field goal, a touchdown would probably really do it. So here we go, man. The Blue Sharks looking to keep their foot on the gas pedal as we are now on the 39. 1st and 10 after that big play right there by Tay Ray. So here we go. Malone dropping back in shotgun, surveying the field, looking left, looking for Rush. Dangerous pass. It's going to be picked off, and he's going to spin off the tackle, and he's going to be wide down the field running with nobody to catch him. And Terrell comes up with a 37-yard pick 6 off of an insane tip pass. Tried to dump it off short to Rush out of the backfield, but Terrell was right there and somehow comes away with that wild interception. And not only that, it takes it back to the crib for 6. And now Clemson feels like they have a chance in this game, man. This is an absolute Amazing play right there. Unfortunate for the Blue Sharks. But here we go, man. And, of course, Clemson's going to go for two. Going to go with the quick option. Looking to pitch out to the outside. But that is going to be stopped. King Trident right there, making sure they could not convert that 2-point conversion, man. And so here we go. The score is now 30-13. Sharks still feel comfortable as Credible is going to take this one back up the middle of the field, getting to the 18. But now we see this Blue Shark offense come back on the field, seeing if they can bounce back from that turnover, man. We're going to go with a handoff to Rush. He's going to pick up 4, and that's exactly what we want. Just keep getting good yards and keep taking the time off of that clock. As we see this time, it's going the other way to Tay-Ray. Tay-Ray's not going to pick up much, man. So it's going to be 3rd and 8. And we are trying to take as much time as we can off this clock as Malone's going to drop back to pass. Not seeing anything. Just going to scramble for it. Gets the first down and then some. He's got a lead blocker. He's still running. Gets to the 50. All the way down to the 47 before he takes a huge hit. But even better, he got a huge gain right there. Using his legs. Just using his instincts. He saw too much grass. And he said, I can definitely do something with this. 12 goes all the way down the field. And with that run, you can just feel the intensity. You can feel the Shark faithful seeing the future, seeing what's about to happen, feeling like we are ready to hoist a national championship trophy above our heads. But we can't get too ahead of ourselves. We've got 1 minute and 44 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. And we got a lot more game left. So here we go with the screen of 2nd and 11. That's going to be Rush. Catches it in open space and gets down to the 40, making it a manageable 3rd and 3. So here we go. Malone looking to pass. He's going to look to his right-hand side. He finds Alston right there. Comes away with a very, very tough catch. That might even have been PI that wasn't called. I mean, super close on the replay right there. But even more impressive was the catch from Austin, who's had a phenomenal season and deserves a lot of credit for where the Blue Sharks have ended up in this national championship game. Good to see him getting involved. And speaking of getting involved and staying involved, Tay-Ray gets another carry. He's at 55 yards so far in this game. Already has a touchdown. Actually, 37 yards in this game. Definitely want to get him some more touches. But here we go, man. We're just going to work this clock as much as we can. And we can see, man, we are getting closer and closer to the national title as we enter the 4th quarter with a score. It's 30-13. Shark Nation, get to confetti ready, baby. We are on our way, and you can see, man, we have dominated this game. All we got to do is finish out. One more quarter left, and we could potentially be national champions. So here we go, man. Starting our drive on the 25, knocking on the door, trying to put another touchdown on the board, man. We go with a handoff to Rush. He's going up the middle. He's going to get the first down. Fantastic run right there. Just his vision right now is out of this world, seeing every crease and crack through the O-line and getting a good game right there. And so we're going to stick with it on the ground. This time we're going to use Thunder on this one. I call him Thunder and Lightning. That was Tay-Ray running for a tough 5 yards, getting us down to the 10. So here we go. Still in that shotgun, dual running back set. Going to go with a handoff to Rush this time. He's just going tit for tat with our 2 running backs. Only picked up 4 right there. So it's going to be 3rd and 6 on the 11. Sharks knocking on the door, trying to score. Going read option. It's going to be Malone. Malone's going to keep it and get the first down. Clemson had no idea what just hit him. And Malone using his legs once again to make big-time plays for this Blue Shark offense. And we get a little excited as we can see like we're going to knock the door down and get a touchdown. We jump offside, so it's going to take us back 5 yards. But we're going to get a handoff to Rush, who had a nice little jump cut right there. Start and stop. But can we finish this drive with a touchdown? That would be fantastic and really put us in a good position in this game. We'll take the 3 points if we have to settle for them, but we'd rather not, man. So we can see Rush and Ray, the 2 guys who have dominated on the ground in the second half. Can we punch it into the end zone here on this drive? As we see, it's going to be Tay-Ray getting the call, and he spins off the tackle and gets into the end zone, extending this Blue Shark lead. And you can see 22 flexing into that end zone. Well-deserved. Tay-Ray shared time with Rush all season. We knew Tay-Ray came in as the higher recruited running back, but just said for the better of the team, he'll do what it takes. Splitting carries, but he is not split production, man. Tay-Ray has been phenomenal all season. Just would not be denied of that touchdown right there. And it is now 37-13 with just over 3 minutes to go in this game. And we can see right now Clemson is scrambling, going with a short pass that gets stopped in the backfield. And Max Matrix is starting to heat up as he had pressure right on Klubnik as he was getting rid of that football. And right around this time of the game, this is where we should see Max Matrix and Nehemiah Hood absolutely kick up production. I expect them to be all over this quarterback blitzing. You know they're going through the air as we see them try to drop off another pass right over the middle that's caught for a short gain. So it's going to be 3rd and 8 on the 21. Clemson looking to convert. They have to have this. Going over the left-hand side. He's going to make the catch. He's going to get to the outside. He's got a whole lot of speed. He's trying to get past the safety, and John Shannon missed the tackle, but LB States was able to track him down. But they get all the way down to the 22, trying to keep this game competitive, keep it close. They go right back to the left side of that field, and this time he's going to go into the end zone for a score. You just kind of feel like it might be too little too late, but hey, you never know in these types of games, man. When everything is on the line, you got to make sure we do the little things like staying in coverage. Just blown coverage right there, and then a missed tackle right there at the end of it gives Clemson a chance, keeps them in this game, gives them some life, keeps them feeling like they can compete in this football game. So here we get to go. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion, going over the left-hand side, and they're going to convert. So just like that, it's 37-21. Clemson is desperate. We're going with the onside kick. That's going to be recovered by Triton. And we're going to be down at the 40. So you already know we're going to be milking this clock as much as we can. We can see the trophy on the sidelines. We are ready to get it going, but we're not going to wait too long as Tay Ray is going to rip off another huge run, getting us inside the 20. And you can see he is fired up right now, having an excellent performance on the cusp of 100 yards in this one. Already has 2 tutties. And he is trying to will his team to victory right now, as Clemson still has a lot of fight left in him, but so does 22 Tay Ray. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning, man. 2 minutes until we crown a national championship for this 2024-2025 season. And the Blue Sharks feel like the title is theirs, but they got to make sure we finish the game. And that's Tay Ray right there up the middle, getting a good gain of 7, but more importantly, forcing Clemson to burn a timeout. So they only have 2 remaining. So here we go on 2nd and 3. Ball on the 6. 1:57 left. Rush to Malone's right. We're looking to try to run this football. You already know Coach Hughes is going to run this one. He's going to go with a handoff to Rush. Rush is going to fight his way to the goal line. Gets the first down, but just stops short of that touchdown. So here we go, man. The Sharks would love to go ahead and punch this one in and add another touchdown on the board, and we do. That is Rush into the end zone, and you can see it now. Your Seattle Blue Sharks are looking like they are going to walk away with this victory, man. You can see Clemson already knows their future. They know their fate. They will not be basking in this confetti today. Your Seattle Blue Sharks have put on the performance of the year. This is definitely their best game all year, man. And so we're probably going to see one more possession right here from Clemson. And honestly, at this point, it feels like they're just playing for pride. But you never know. You don't want to let a desperate team get anything going. So they throw short there. It's going to be stopped right as soon as he caught it. 2nd and 3 on the 32. And that clock still rolling. Clemson with only 1 timeout. And the Sharks know what time it is. Just got to get there, and we're going to get a sack. I told you, Max Matrix right there to bring the quarterback down. He's actually going to be hurt on that play, which is ironic because that forces us to burn a timeout of our own. But here we go, man. Only a minute and a half left to go. Klubnik's back to pass. He's looking over the left-hand side. He's going to find his receiver who gets down to the 43. Clemson's going to go hurry up, but there just might not be enough time left on this clock. The Blue Sharks just got to make them earn it. Nothing easy, nothing crazy over the top. So here we go, man. Looking on the left-hand side. He's going to be caught. He's going to break a tackle, but then Jenkins is right there to bring him down and make sure that clock continues to tick. 1:19 before a champion is crowned, and we want it to be Seattle. One more stop definitely seals this game. It might already be over, but we're seeing him going down the left-hand side, and he's going to score again just for good measure. That was King Triton in coverage right there. Just a straight go route. You got to feel like that one is just for the show of it, as this one is probably decided already, man. Only a minute left. They're going to go for 2. Of course, they're going to get it, and it's going to take a whole lot for Clemson to come back in this game. 1, they're going to need this onside kick, and they're not going to get it, and that's going to be King Triton. Gave up the touchdown, but he may have just sealed his team's victory with that recovery. And now we see the Blue Sharks in victory formation, and we're going to take a knee, and we are going to walk out of this building as national champions. Your Seattle Blue Sharks have done it. After everything we went through last season, the start of a brand new program, the doubters, the haters, all the ups and the downs, the different players. We had a whole lot of freshmen come into this program and make a difference. This is incredible stuff right there. This is what every player dreams of. This is what every coach dreams of. As we see Coach Hughes hoisting that national championship trophy. Who would have thought? Who would have thought we would be here right now, immortalized in college football history? Your Seattle Blue Sharks are national champions. And of course, man, the player of the game has got to go to Tay Ray. 2 touchdowns in this game, 81 yards, and he just absolutely embodied the spirit of this Blue Shark team, never giving up, fighting for every single thing. Everything was earned. And this game was just the icing on the top, man, of a fantastic season. The Sharks found a way to battle back after a couple tough losses in the beginning, man, but we fought back. We played our way through the playoffs, and we found ourselves, we got ourselves a chance, and we did not waste it, man. We are national champions in this thing. As we catch up on some of the highlights, man, Tay Ray right there going crazy. Malone doing this thing, finding rush. Everybody chipped in this game. And at the end of it, we can check off this last box. The University of Seattle Blue Sharks are your national champions. Give it up, man. Hey, if you've been rocking with us from the beginning of the season, you already know how this feels to win this championship. I gotta be honest, there's no better feeling than winning 1 championship than winning 2. So, hey, man, this has been a fantastic season. It's been a long season. I already know what you're saying. When are you going to post more? You need to drop more videos. Listen, it's been a long season, but we finished it. And we finished it on top. The Seattle Blue Sharks are national champions, man. As you take a look at some of the ups and downs we had throughout the season, starting the season off crazy, then dropping that second game, and then really going on a run, man. This has been an incredible journey. We've learned so much, but there is so much more in store. So look, man, as we celebrate this awesome accomplishment and winning a national championship, we also want to keep an eye out for the Blue Sharks basketball series. That's right. We are definitely going to have a basketball series, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun, man. So listen, we're going to celebrate this win, but just know, Shark Nation, there is much more to come, man. So get ready for season 4. Season 4 will be coming soon, man, and we have high expectations now. Hey, we champions. Champions, baby. So listen, make sure you go ahead and tune in, man. And like I always say, if you enjoyed the video, man, go ahead and drop a like. And if you haven't, go ahead and subscribe to the channel today, man. And remember, a little bit every day goes a long way. So once you take that first step, don't look back. I'm IC3, 3000 to be exact. I hope I see you guys in the next one. And if I don't, we're going to go ahead and run this one back.